And we live in a world obsessed with speed, fast food, fast fashion, fast internet. Yet as we chase convenience, we must ask, what are we sacrificing? When convenience becomes our guiding principle, we lose touch with simple pleasures, trading depth and connection for fleeting ease. Convenience promises to save time, but often fragments it, leaving us more distracted and less fulfilled. Our addiction to speed shapes our lives, eroding patience and leaving us perpetually unsatisfied. Technology fuels our craving for instant gratification, but reclaiming mindful use can restore our attention and joy. In our rush for quickness, we sacrifice quality, authenticity, and meaningful connection. Slowing down lets us reclaim what matters. The loss of patience in a world of instant gratification leaves us restless, but rediscovering patience brings resilience and joy. Fast food's convenience comes at a steep cost to our health. Choosing whole foods and home-cooked meals nourishes body and mind. Our convenience culture fuels environmental harm, but mindful choices and sustainable habits can help reverse the damage. The convenience premium drains our finances. By questioning our habits, we can spend more wisely and focus on what truly matters. The true cost of convenience runs deeper than we think. It erodes our skills, weakens community ties, and undermines our contentment. As we outsource cooking and rely on pre-packaged food, we lose touch with traditions and self-reliance. Our communities suffer too, as we interact less and grow more isolated. In chasing convenience, we sacrifice the richness of experience and the connections that make life meaningful. The Siren song of convenience promises, save time, live more. We believe outsourcing chores and embracing instant gratification will give us more free time for what matters. But often, convenience just shuffles our hours, leaving us feeling busier and more time-crunched than ever. Those saved minutes? They're usually filled with more work, emails, and endless scrolling. In chasing efficiency, we lose presence, patience, and the joy of simply being in the moment. Convenience culture has carved our time into bite-sized chunks, devoured by distractions and instant gratification. We live in a world of 5-minute videos and instant messaging, always switching between tasks and notifications. This constant mental juggling leaves us drained and unable to fully engage with the world or each other. Yet, it's deep focus and real connection that bring meaning and satisfaction to our lives. Slowing down means resisting instant gratification and savouring the present moment. It's about choosing quality over quantity and connection over convenience. Focus on the journey, embrace detours, and enjoy the scenery along the way. Mindfulness helps us break free from autopilot and reconnect with simple pleasures. By being intentional, we reclaim our time for what truly matters. In our quest for speed, we've created a world saturated with noise, constant notifications, endless news feeds, and digital chatter. Our minds, bombarded and overwhelmed, rarely pause to reflect or engage in deep thought. By limiting digital noise and embracing quiet moments, we can reclaim focus and rediscover the beauty of being present. The cult of convenience thrives on the insatiable human desire for more efficiency, more possessions, more experiences. We're constantly bombarded with messages that tell us we need to upgrade our lives, that happiness lies just around the corner, just one purchase away. This relentless pursuit of more, fueled by the illusion of convenience, traps us in a never-ending cycle of desire and discontent. We convince ourselves that the latest gadget, the faster internet speed, the quicker delivery service will finally bring us the ease and fulfillment we crave. But the satisfaction we experience is often fleeting, quickly replaced by the desire for something new, something better, something more. This cycle of acquisition and dissatisfaction leaves us feeling empty, unfulfilled, and perpetually yearning for something just out of reach. This insatiable hunger for more extends beyond material possessions. We crave more likes on our social media posts, more followers on our accounts, more validation from the digital masses. We measure our worth by the number of experiences we accumulate, the exotic destinations we visit, the carefully curated images we share with the world. This constant striving for external validation leaves us feeling inadequate, insecure, and disconnected from our own authentic selves. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in perspective. It's about recognizing that true happiness and fulfillment come not from external acquisitions, but from cultivating a sense of gratitude for what we already have, finding joy in simplicity, and nurturing the relationships and experiences that truly nourish our souls. Perhaps the most insidious consequence of the speed trap is its tendency to disconnect us from ourselves. When we're constantly plugged in, constantly rushing, constantly seeking the next quick fix, we lose touch with our inner world, our thoughts, our feelings, our values, our dreams. We become strangers to ourselves, drifting through life on a tide of external stimulation, never truly present, never truly alive. This disconnect manifests in a variety of ways. We may find ourselves feeling restless, anxious, and unable to sit still, our minds racing with to-do lists and worries. We may struggle to connect with others on a deeper level, our interactions feeling superficial and unsatisfying. We may even lose touch with our own passions and desires, our lives becoming a series of obligations and routines that leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled. Reclaiming our connection to ourselves requires a conscious effort to slow down, to create space for stillness and reflection, and to reconnect with the activities that bring us joy and nourish our souls. It's about rediscovering the simple pleasures of spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, or simply sitting in quiet contemplation. This journey of reconnection is not about rejecting the modern world or eschewing all forms of convenience. It's about finding a balance, a way to navigate the complexities of modern life without losing sight of what truly matters. It's about reclaiming our time, our attention, and our lives so that we can live with intention, authenticity, and a deep sense of connection to ourselves and the world around us. Mindfulness is about reclaiming our attention and savouring the present moment, whether it's a cup of tea, a heartfelt conversation, or sunlight on our skin. In a world obsessed with speed, slowing down is a radical act. We begin to notice beauty in the everyday and reconnect with ourselves. Mindfulness offers a pathway to a richer, more meaningful existence. Slowing down compels us to, really reevaluate our relationship with stuff. In this age of instant gratification and disposable goods, We're pretty much conditioned to equate happiness with accumulation. We buy things we don't need, wear clothes we tire of quickly, and upgrade our gadgets long before they've truly outlived their usefulness. This cycle of consumption, well, it leaves us feeling empty, our homes cluttered, and our planet burdened with waste. Embracing slow living means shifting our focus from quantity to quality. It's about investing in fewer but better things, items crafted with care and built to last. This ethos honestly extends beyond just material possessions to include our experiences, relationships, and even how we use our time. When we prioritize quality, we begin to appreciate the value of craftsmanship, the story behind the objects we surround ourselves with, and the time and skill invested in their creation. We savor the flavors of a meal prepared with fresh, local ingredients, the comfort of a hand-knitted sweater, or the timeless beauty of a piece of antique furniture. These objects, imbued with history and meaning, enrich our lives in ways that mass-produced goods simply cannot replicate. This shift in values also extends to our relationships. Instead of collecting superficial connections, we nurture a few deep, meaningful bonds. We carve out time for face-to-face interactions, engage in meaningful conversations, and offer our presence and support to those we care about most. In a world starving for genuine connection, these authentic relationships become a source of profound joy and fulfillment. Slowing down is not just a personal imperative, it's honestly a necessity for the health of our planet. The frenetic pace of modern life, with its emphasis on speed, efficiency, and endless growth, has pushed our planet right to the brink. Climate change, deforestation, plastic pollution, these are just a few of the urgent challenges we face as a result of our unsustainable way of life. Embracing slow living offers a powerful antidote to this unsustainable trajectory. It's about making conscious choices that minimize our environmental impact, support sustainable practices, and promote a more harmonious relationship with the natural world. This shift really begins with our consumption habits. By choosing to buy less, repair what we can, and support companies that prioritize ethical and sustainable practices, we can reduce our reliance on resource-intensive industries and minimize our contribution to waste and pollution. Slow living also encourages us to reconnect with the natural world. Spending time in nature, whether it be hiking in the woods, gardening in our backyards, or simply sitting under a tree, restores our sense of connection to the earth and reminds us of the interconnectedness of all living things. This connection fosters a sense of responsibility for the planet and inspires us to live in a way that honors and sustains it. Building a sustainable future requires a collective shift in consciousness, a recognition that our individual choices have far-reaching consequences. By embracing slow living, we not only improve the quality of our own lives, but also contribute to a healthier, more vibrant planet for generations to come. We've seen how convenience culture fragments us, chasing speed at the cost of our well-being and connection. But at this crossroads, we can choose differently, reclaiming our time, our attention, our lives. By slowing down and savoring the present, we rediscover joy, connection, and meaning. The journey to a more fulfilling life begins with a single, conscious step. The invitation to slow down is not a prescription, but an exploration. Find what brings you joy, What nourishes your soul? Try small moments of mindfulness, a deep breath before checking your phone, a mindful walk in nature. Spend more time connecting with loved ones, engaging in meaningful conversations. You'll become more present, more attuned to your senses, and more appreciative of life's simple gifts. So, take a deep breath, slow down, and savour this moment.